I am in ASEAN
I am in ASEAN
I am in ASEAN
I am in ASEAN
I'm in ASEAN
I am in ASEAN
I am in ASEAN
I am in ASEAN
สวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีค่ะ
วันนี้นะครับอาร์มกับครูจอยก็มาอยู่ที่สิงคโปร์
ค่ะ
เป็นครั้งแรกในชีวิตเหมือนกันครับที่มาเหยียบสิงคโปร์
ใช่ครั้งแรกของครูจอยเหมือนกันค่ะ
ตอนนี้เรายืนอยู่ที่หน้าสิงคโปร์ไฟเออร์ฮะเหมือนกับสูงเหมือนกับตึก42 ชั้นใช่ไหมครับแต่ว่าจะเห็นวิวอะไรได้บ้างเนี่ยผมว่าผมก็ไม่เคยขึ้นเหมือนกันเดี๋ยวขอพาขึ้นไปชมเหมือนกัน
ไปกันเลยดีกว่าคะ
ได้ครับปัง
นะตึกขึ้นหนาแน่นมากเลยนะคะ
ใช่ครับใช่
นี่มันก็มาถึงจุดสูงสุดของสิงคโปร์ไฟเออร์แล้วนะคะเนี่ยสูงจริงๆค่ะ
สูงถึง165 เมตรครับนี่ไงเมอร์ไลออน
ไหนคะ
นู่นเห็นไหมครับเห็นเรือไหม
โอ้ยเล็กมากเลยอ่ะมองข้างบนตรงเนี้ย
อยากรู้ภารกิจหรือยังฮะ
อยากรู้แล้วครับ
อยากรู้แล้วค่ะ
คนที่จะบอกภารกิจคุณน่ะ
อืม
เขายืนรออยู่ที่เมอร์ไลออน เรามีข้อมูลของเขาให้ด้วยครับใน iPad
แปลว่าเราก็ต้องไปหาคนคนนี้
คนไหนเอ่ย
ซึ่งเขาคือ
คือใคร
เคซี่เชง
เคซี่เชนคือศิลปินหนุ่มชาวสิงคโปร์ที่สื่อมวลชนสิงคโปร์ให้คำนิยามว่าศิลปินผู้หลงรักประเทศของตนเอง เขาได้รับเลือกให้เป็นหนึ่งใน7ดีไซเนอร์รุ่นใหม่ที่ได้ออกแบบถุงผ้าสำหรับฉลองวันชาติสิงคโปร์เมื่อปี 2010 ผลงานหลายชิ้นของเคซี่เชนสะท้อนวิถีชีวิตประจำวันของชาวสิงคโปร์เช่นหมอนซองบะหมี่แม็กกี้บะหมี่กึ่งสำเร็จรูปที่นิยมของชาวสิงคโปร์เหรียญ$1สิงคโปร์ขนาดใหญ่หมีลายธนบัตรสิงคโปร์หรือโลโก้ฉันรักย่านต่างๆในประเทศสิงคโปร์แต่ผลงานการออกแบบที่โดดเด่นและเป็นที่รู้จักมากที่สุดทั้งจากชาวสิงคโปร์และชาวต่างชาติคือการออกแบบหัวใจลายธงชาติสิงคโปร์
น่าเจอครับน่าเจอGood morning.
Good morning to you Good morning
Mr. Casey Chen.
Yes
My name's Arm.
and my name is Joyce
welcome to Singapore
Yep.
Okay let me give you a short introduction myself My name is Casey Chan I'm an artist and a designer in Singapore
Yep.
I designed the Singapore half flag Okay and this is for you the pin
Thank
Welcome,
you.
a souvenir for you
thank you
Right and now I'm going to tell you a little bit about Singapore The size of Singapore is about 710 square kilometer It's half the Bangkok city And on a world map, you can see Bangkok, but you can't see Singapore.
Yes.
We are described as a red dot. It's just like a pen. Drop down to the map, pop. That is
It's small.
Singapore. We need land so much.
Yes.
Okay. What other problems you think we have beside land?
Living area?
Living area?
Yes.
yeah the water is enough for the people in Singapore
The water is also an issue, definitely.
Yep.
The next 3 days,
Yep.
the mission given to you, you will find out about all the limitations that we have in Singapore and how we had actually overcome it. Okay, before the mission given to you, right, I will have to show you something.
Yes.
Now, this is the shape of the island of Singapore.
Yes.
Okay, let me describe to you your Singapore. This is made out of shopping bags.
Yes.
It's a shopping paradise. You love it, right?
The girls always love shopping.
Yeah, shopping paradise in Singapore.
Yes.
Okay, this is our Singapore currency. You may think that everything in Singapore is very expensive.
yeah
Ah.
that's expensive.
This is to describe to you Singapore is a financial hub.
Okay.
We have international banks that is headquarters in Singapore.
Yes.
And you see, so you need to have a strong country to be a financial hub. Okay. Last but not least, is a very colorful city, Singapore.
Wow.
Okay. And as much as over here we have many things or everything, and we want to make you very happy here too.
Yep.
Okay. It's a very beautiful city. Now, this is your mission. This is a map shape of Singapore.
Yes.
What you have seen. Okay. Your job here is the next 3 days, the places that you visit and things you see. Your job is to fill up this map in your way. What you think Singapore it is, and that is your mission. Okay. When you go on, you will be given 3 clues. Okay.
3 clues.
These 3 clues will lead you to the place that you need to go.
Yep.
This is the first clue.
You mean you want to
Thank you.
ask her to marry or something?
No, that's the
It's not the
clue.
ring? Oh, it's the bottom?
What do you think this is?
Yes, I think so.
What is
what is
this?
this?
I can't tell you.
Yeah, okay.
This is a clue for you to find out.
Yep.
You have to go and ask around, find this out for the next place that you'll be visiting.
Yes.
Goodbye and good luck. All the best to you and enjoy yourself in Singapore for the
Yes,
next 3 days.
you-
Thank
Okay,
you.
thank you.
Bye-bye.
See you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. ว่าเราเล็งๆดูก่อนเลยอะผมว่าได้
ใช่ปะ
Excuse me you know what is this one
You know this in
Button?
Singapore.
you mean it's the button you don't know it's right
The tap one.
but it's the soft and elastic you know what is this
No idea.
you don't know it right yeah, okay thank you excuse me can I ask you something what do you think when you see this one first okay.
It's a water saving device.
saving
Water saving device. You put it at your net. You stop the flow of water. Less water will flow out. You save water in Singapore.
Save water.
you mean you put this on a tap right
Inside the tap.
okay and you can use less water right okay maybe
สิ่งนี้จะนำคุณทั้งสองคนน่ะไปสู่สถานที่ที่เรียกว่า Newater
ครับ
และคุณจะได้เรียนรู้ว่าชาวสิงคโปร์เขารู้จักการใช้น้ำอย่างคุ้มค่าอย่างไร
Alright everyone, so here we are at the Four Taps Plaza. So over here, I'm going to tell you a little bit more about Singapore's 4 national taps.
yes
So for the first one, okay, it's actually called local catchment water. It's actually rainwater that is collected into all the reservoirs in Singapore. So the second one is actually imported water. Okay, Singapore, we actually import our water from our neighbors, Malaysia. We have one agreement with her left.
ครับ.
This agreement. Okay, so this agreement will end by 2061. So by 2060, Singapore would like to be self-sufficient. However, we do not have enough rainwater to actually supply enough water for us.
โอเคค
ก็
รับ
คือฝนที่ตกลงมามันก็ไม่เพียงพอใช่ไหม
ครั
คะ
บ
ก็เลยต้องซื้อน้ำมา
จา
จาก ก
มา
มา
เล
เล
เซีย
อ่า
ใช่ครับ แต่ว่าเขาก็กลัวว่าถ้ารับมาวันหนึ่งเขาตัดน้ำโชะโอ้โห
ไม่มีใช้เลยทีนี้
So with this, what we have done moving forward is to actually use technology to make new sources of water for our people.
Yep.
So the third national tap is actually the Newater tap. Currently, Singapore has 4 new water plants. If you are wondering what Newater is, it's actually highly reclaimed water. Okay, we actually use advanced membrane technology to remove all the impurities to make it into drinking or potable use.
เรมเบรนเนี่ยก็หมายถึงพวกเนื้อเยื่อ
เหมือนเป็นการกรองป่ะคะคุณอา
ใช่ประมาณนั้นครับ เป็นแอดวานซ์คือแบบเขาเคลมว่าคือเขาก็ใช้เทคโนโลยีที่มันเหนือไปอีกขั้นหนึ่งที่จะนำมาผลิตน้ำโอเค then
Don't worry, later at the factory we will see it stage by stage on how
Sure.
we make new water.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so
Okay.
for our last national tap, it's actually called desalinated water. So here in Singapore, we have this challenge called the 10 liters challenge. Okay? So why is it called a 10 liters challenge? We're
Yes.
actually trying to get everybody to try and save 10 liters a day. Okay, so what do we actually give out is a water thimble.
Oh.
Do you like to take a look at this? Do you have
and
one?
that's
yeah
Wow!
แ
Okay, so a water thimble, what is it? It's actually to be placed under the water tap.
Yep.
Okay, so that water will be flowing down much more smaller, so that especially for the kids because they are not very mindful of saving water.
Yeah sure อย่างน้อยก็ทำให้แบบเหมือนกับเป็นการให้เด็ก
เหมือนปลุก
เยาวชน
จิตสำนึกนะ
เรียนรู้ใช่ครับ
This is the new water factory I was telling you about. Okay, so we have one factory in front of us, okay, and we also have one factory at the back of us. All right, so are we ready to learn how new water is made?
Yep.
Okay, so here in Singapore, all drops of water from factories, industries, and households is all collected back. Okay, this water is sent to the place called a water reclamation plant. Okay, it's actually cleaned twice before it's channeled into our new water factory to begin the process of making new water.
Oh, the shower in the
Yes,
morning.
everything.
is
Yes, it's here already.
It's mine.
It's probably here already.
ซึ่งก็หมายถึงว่าน้ำที่ผมอาบที่พักเนี่ยมันก็จะไหลมาอยู่ในส่วนนี้ด้วย โอ้โห
There are 4 stages in making new water. The first one is called ultrafiltration. Okay, so for the first stage, the reclaimed water from the water reclamation plant is channeled into our new water factory, and we will put it inside this huge water tank. This
Yeah.
water tank, this ultrafiltration tank. So other than the water, what's inside? Let me show you. Okay, so what you will see inside is actually metal cassettes. Okay, and all the lines you see over here, those that looks like spaghetti, do they look like noodles to you?
เหมือนไหมครับคุณจอย
ค่อนข้างค่ะ
It seems
It
like
does? Okay.
like-
So although it looks like noodles, it actually works like a straw because it's hollow. On the noodle itself, we have so many holes. Can you see? This is called microscopic pores. Okay, so from the word microscopic, you can tell that the pores are very, very small. Okay, all these holes you see over here is about the size of 0.04 microns. You know how small is that? Okay, take a look at one strand of your hair. This is about 30 to 50 microns. So all these holes you see over here is 1,000 times smaller than a strand of one of our hair. Alright? So as you can see, the blue circles, do you know what they are?
It's mean the water.
Water molecules, very good. And as you can see, water molecules has no problem into passing through this stage. Alright? However, bigger dirt and bacteria,
Virus.
yes, can they go through? No, because of their large size. Okay, and although you can't see it, smaller dirt and bacteria is able to actually enter into this stage. So after this stage is done, if you take a look at the water is crystal clear. But can we drink the water?
No, not yet.
Not yet, because we still have smaller dirt and bacteria inside the water. Okay everyone, so in reverse osmosis, we're going to use artificial pressure to pressurize water through layers and layers of membranes, okay? So here in our factory, we have 292 of these reverse osmosis vessels. So let me show you how one small vessel looks like.
Yes.
Okay, so one vessel measures 7 meters long. We have broken it up to 7 parts, okay? And there are 4 layers of membranes coiled up together. All right.
Wow.
So, yes. Okay, so as you can tell, this is the water from our first stage. So as you can see, other than our water molecules, we still have other things inside the water. Alright, this is the smaller dirt and bacteria that survived the first stage. Alright?
Oh, can you drink this?
Oh no.
Cannot?
Let me just show you. Are you wondering what's inside the water?
Yep, sure.
Okay, but to be able to do that, I will need to magnify everything 100 million times to show you what's inside. So when we magnify everything 100 million times, the pore size on our membranes becomes the size of a tennis ball. So water molecules, when you magnify it 100 million times, it becomes the size of a ping pong ball. So can it go through?
Yes,
No
sure.
problem.
เขาเปรียบ
Okay?
เทียบนะครับให้เด็กที่มาดูมันง่ายขึ้นว่าถ้าน้ำสะอาดจะเปรียบได้กับ
ลูกปิงปอง
ก็คือตอนเนี้ย กลมๆเนี่ยมันผ่านได้สบายเลย Okay and then
Okay,
next
the second one is estrogen endocrine disruptor. Basically, this is hormones that can be found in water. Okay, so we do not want to drink hormones because it will cause a very bad hormonal imbalance in our body. Okay, so hormones, when you make it bigger, 100 million times, it
If-
becomes the size of a soccer ball.
Oh it's not passed
So the third one is a virus. Okay,
virus
a
it
virus.
seems like the
Yeah.
trucks
All right.
what about bacteria
When you magnify this small bacteria 100 million times,
Yep.
it becomes the size of a factory much bigger than this. So after this stage, water is actually safe for us to drink. All right. At this stage, we have actually surpassed the WHO standards, and it has actually passed through 65,000 tests, so that it's actually safe for drinking purposes for us to use. Actually, yeah. Okay, everyone, welcome to the third stage.
Yep.
Okay, although water is safe for us to drink at the second stage, what Singapore has done is to add one additional safety barrier so that everybody is more accepting of the water. Okay, so in the third stage, we're going to use ultraviolet rays to actually clean the water one more time. All right, so let's take a look. We have 3 of these UV vessels. So what's inside this ultraviolet vessel? Okay, what you will see inside is 6 UV lamps. Okay, this 6 UV lamp measures a very high temperature, but it's actually not the heat that kills the bacteria. It's actually the UV rays. Okay, let me show you. Can you see the blinking violet lights? Okay, that is actually the UV rays that is trying to kill anything that is not water. Okay, but having gone through 65,000 tests, you can see other than our water molecules, there's nothing else left.
but you make this because you want to put more safe right?
Extra safe to everyone.
Extra safe.
Yes, extra safe. So after this is done, okay, we are going to go through the 4th stage. Okay, so after the water at the 3rd stage is done, we will actually put it inside a huge water tank that we see. Did you see a huge water tank when you were driving in? Okay, so when we put the water inside this huge water tank, okay, what we have inside the tank is actually atmosphere. And with atmosphere, we have carbon dioxide. And because our water is very pure, when carbon dioxide reacts with our water will become slightly acidic. Okay, and firstly, to adjust so that water is no more acidic, we will actually add sodium hydroxide. Okay, sodium hydroxide will actually neutralize the water so that water is safe for us to drink. Okay, and so that water does not get dirty or contaminated, we'll add another solution over here called sodium hypochlorite. Sodium hypochlorite will ensure that water does not get contaminated when it's on its way to the 2 places, the factories, industries, and also to our reservoirs. Alright, so essentially this is how new water is made. Okay everyone, so what we see, what is underneath us is actually also made of new water. There's actually 2 uses of new water here in Singapore. The first use is actually as indirect potable use. It's actually sent back to all our reservoirs, okay, which will be sent back to all our houses after the reservoir. So another one is actually for direct non-potable use of water. It's actually to send to factories and industries that uses very high grade water. Some of these industries are wafer fabrication, semiconductors, and also aircon cooling systems.
จะผลิตน้ำใหม่ก็ไม่ใช่แค่ผลิตน้ำที่แค่คนใช้ได้แต่ต้องมากกว่านั้นด้วยคือเขาเตรียมค่อนข้างพร้อมนะ
ใช่
เห็นเด็กมาเยอะแบบนี้แล้วปลื้มใจไหมครับ
ปลื้มค่ะ เพราะว่าคิดว่าที่นี่ก็เป็นแหล่งเรียนรู้ได้อย่างหนึ่งนะคะ
แล้วก็ไม่ใช่แค่เด็กๆนะครับมีคุณครูเองก็มาเหมือนกัน
Are you all ready to try new water now?
Oh.
Should I take?
Yes, sure.
Okay, thank you.
It's still water.
Cheers.
Oh.
Bread.
Okay. It's good.
Yes, it tastes like normal water.
Yes, but it's good. It's really
Great,
good.
fantastic.
หลังจากได้เรียนรู้ว่าประเทศสิงคโปร์สามารถก้าวข้ามผ่านข้อจำกัดเรื่องน้ำได้อย่างไร เราจึงพาคุณอาร์มกับครูจอยมาดูอ่างเก็บน้ำ Marina Barrage เพื่อเรียนรู้วิธีจัดการน้ำของประเทศสิงคโปร์
Welcome to Marina Barrage.
Yep.
Okay, currently now we are actually standing on the Marina Bridge. So this is the thing that actually separates the reservoir and also the seawater. We have built this place mainly for three main benefits. Okay, number one is water supply.
Yep.
Okay, number two is flood control, and the last one is a lifestyle attraction.
Yeah.
Okay, actually I'll go on into detail for every point. Okay, water supply over here. What you see out here, 10 million cubic meters of water. Okay, it's about 4,000 Olympic-sized swimming pool. Yes, it's a lot of water.
Yes.
So this water is actually all fresh water. So Marina Barrage was actually constructed in 2008. Okay, it took 3.5 years to build this whole area. Okay, and it cost Singapore about $226 million. This water, we had to take about 2 years to actually naturally desalt the water. Because once you actually dam up this area,
Yes.
okay, the water inside is actually a
It's a
mixture.
field.
Yes, that's right. So we have salt water and also rainwater. So 2 years to actually naturally desalt the water before we actually make this water fresh. So as of 2010, this water is all fresh water. So this becomes a large catchment area
Yep.
for rainwater itself. Okay, so this is actually the first point that we have. So for flooding control, so whenever there's a flooding situation in Singapore, okay, there's too much water inside the reservoir, we can flush the water out to the sea by using two mechanisms that we have here. One is actually the 9 crest gates, which is under the bridge, okay, and we have 7 drainage pumps. So these two flooding control mechanisms, okay, actually help to reduce flooding problem in Singapore. Yes. Okay, and the last point, number 3, is a lifestyle attraction, and even kite flying over here.
Wow, so big.
This is the model. So on your left hand side, that is the Marina Reservoir. On your right hand side, that is the sea.
Sea.
Okay, so water level, whenever it's raining in Singapore, the tide of the water will actually start to rise. When water level starts to rise, we have to clear the excess rainwater inside of Singapore to prevent flooding.
Yep.
So if it's a low tide in the sea, okay, we can actually open the crest gates and let the water go out. So this system of the 9 crest gates is all fully automated. So maybe you're wondering why we have pumps also. Okay, these 7 drainage pumps, we actually imported from Netherlands. So these pumps are the world's largest pumps. What we have here, whenever it's a high tide in the sea, we cannot open the crest gates. We make sure that the water level inside here still is being removed by using 7 drainage pumps inside of the Marina Barrage. So low tide, high tide, we have it all covered. So we want to ensure that Singapore has minimal flooding in Singapore. That's right.
Not flooding anymore.
Yeah. We try not to.
Yes.
That's right.
เป็นยังไงบ้างครับวันนี้เหนื่อยไหมครับ
ไม่เหนื่อยครับ ส
ส
บา
นุ
ย
กสนุก
เราจะมีคำใบ้อีกคำให้นะฮะอยู่ที่เพื่อนอีกคนหนึ่ง
ๆครับ
แต่ว่าเขาเกี่ยวข้องกับเด็กในรูปนี้ครับ
โอเค
ว้าว พี่น้องกันหรือเปล่าเนี่ย
เด็ก3คนนี้อยู่ในที่นี้แหละฮะ
ครับผม
ให้เราไปหาใช่ไหมเนี่ย
ให้หาให้เจอฮะแล้วเดี๋ยวทุกอย่างก็จะคลี่คลาย
เนี่ยไม่ใช่หรอคนกลางอ่ะ เฮ้ย ใช่ค่ะเนี่ยคุณอาดูสิ
ไม่ใช่
ไม่ใช่หรอ
ครับคล้ายๆเฉย
คล้าย
ไปดูกันต่อ
ๆคุณอามไปแล้วรู้นี่หรอนั่นดูสิใช่ป่ะเฮ้ยใส่แว่นด้วยอ่ะ เอาใส่แว่นด้วย
Hello Hi เจอแล้ว
This look like this picture
Is that you? Is this you?